Hello guys, Joe here again from the Black Rock Central Railroad with another Jac Jac project. Jac Jac sent me this background building to put together for him with several changes, which the instructions don't bother to help any, so you got to try to figure this one out on your own. But this can be built as a four-sided building, although much smaller than the dimensions that they give you here, which is actually 19 by 1.5 by 4 inches tall. So let me show you what we're doing. The one part that the directions don't mention whatsoever is this frame. This frame becomes the basis for the smaller building. And instead of building everything as complete walls, you build them as smaller versions. The other thing they don't cover is how to go about making end walls. They don't quite give you enough pieces to make the end walls, so you have to kind of fabricate them yourself. Once you figure out how wide they have to be, I have come up with a couple of them. Personnel door for the office area. It will have steps going into that one. And Jac Jac wanted truck dock on the opposite end. So we built a truck dock with windows above, and it will have the brick underneath and a personnel door. The side walls are just kind of laying here right now. They're not really glued together yet. The two end walls are, because they had to be pieced together. This one here is what, 5 pieces there, 6 pieces, something like that, all glued together. And the same with this one here, with some extra bracing that I've had to add to the back side of it. These walls here, though, they go together fairly quick. They do give you a backing, basically to put everything against, with locator pins and everything else. So it's fairly straightforward to putting the side walls together. However, like I said, the end walls, nope, they're pieced together. So here later on, I'm going to get all this, the side walls all glued together. Then decide what color we're going to paint this thing, because it'll all get primed first anyway. Interior corners, I've got several sticks of this 3/16 square tubing that I'll use to brace up all the corners with. In addition to the building itself, Jac Jac has decided he needs a whole bunch of piping on here, because this is actually part office and part pump station for resins and a couple other odds and ends. So we're going to have to put some pipes up against these walls here where he can unload hoppers and transfer from the hoppers to either silos or transfer to a truck loading facility or different rail cars. So this whole thing's going to end up being mounted on another sheet of plastic, so I can get it all to stay together as one unit. And then he can just plop it down on his railroad wherever he sees fit. But we'll show you more of this when we get going with it. This is basically just so Jac Jac knows what the heck I've been doing today. So we'll talk at y'all later. Sit tight for more updates. Bye for now. Okay, fans. After a very busy night, or I should say a long night, this is the end of, well, I won't say it's the end. but the majority of the end of part 2, or day 2 I should say, of this build. That's your 4 walls, Jac Jac. Hope you don't mind the color. After we let this stuff dry for a little while longer, some of the clear glue for the windows hasn't completely dried yet. After this is done, we get to start mounting everything to the base. Then we got to wait until I can get some 40 thousandths plastic for the roof, and probably a piece of 60 thousandths for the base to sit on, which will give me some place to also anchor all of your piping that you want on here. So we're going to publish this so that Jac Jac has an idea as to where I am, and we'll bring you back later on after I get everything done. We'll start with another set of videos. So thanks for watching, Jac Jac. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to y'all later. Bye for now.